What's good, Raider Nation? It's time to talk about the heart of our defense, the Las Vegas Raiders cornerback room, and whether it's built to carry us to the promised land in 2025. The secondary is where games are won or lost in today's NFL, and right now, our CB group is raising eyebrows for all the wrong reasons. After waving goodbye to Nate Hobbs and Jack Jones, the Raiders are leaning on a mix of young talent and one big free agent signing to lock down the AFC West high-powered offenses. The question is, can they do it? Stick with me as we break down the state of our cornerbacks and figure out if this group is a hidden gem or a ticking time bomb. Let's set the stage. The Las Vegas Raiders didn't exactly go all in on the cornerback position this offseason. Instead of splashing cash on a proven star like Jalen Ramsey or Jair Alexander, both of whom were linked to us but landed elsewhere, they opted for a low-key approach. They signed Eric Stokes, a former first-round pick from Green Bay, and drafted Darian Porter in the third round. That's it. No blockbuster trades, no high-profile free agents, just a bet on potential. According to Silver and Black Pride, this group is young and proven and full of question marks. But sometimes youth means upside. Are we sleeping on a breakout unit, or did we miss the boat on elite talent? The stakes couldn't be higher. The AFC West is a gauntlet. Think Patrick Mahomes slinging lasers for the Chiefs or Justin Herbert carving up defenses for the Chargers. Our cornerbacks need to be ready to battle. Stokes and Porter are penciled in as starters, with Jakorian Bennett and Jakorian Richardson fighting for snaps. Yahoo Sports reports that the Raiders passed on veterans like Stephon Gilmore and Rasul Douglas, choosing to trust their current roster. It's a bold move, but is it the right one? If these guys don't step up, we could be watching opposing receivers run wild all season. What's your take? Did the Raiders play it smart, or should we have gone after a big name? Here's where it gets spicy. The Raiders are banking on a breakout year from multiple players who've yet to prove they can handle a full NFL season. Stokes has the pedigree, but can't stay healthy. Porter's a rookie with sky-high potential, but zero NFL experience. Bennett's got the tools, but needs consistency. This feels like a high-risk, high-reward gamble, and Raider Nation, I want to hear from you. Are you feeling confident in this group? Or are you sweating bullets thinking about facing Mahomes in Week 1? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And let's keep the energy high as we dive deeper into this CB puzzle. Jakorian Bennett, ready to be CB1? All right, Raider Nation, let's zoom in on Jakorian Bennett, the guy we're hoping can anchor this secondary. This third-year corner out of Maryland has all the tools to be a star. Blazing speed, quick hips, and that raw athleticism that makes receivers nervous. Last season, he took a big step forward, refining his technique and showing flashes of lockdown potential. SI.com noted that Bennett was one of the bright spots in a tough 2024 season, even if he didn't light up the stat sheet. But here's the million-dollar question. Can he make the leap to CB1 status in 2025? The good news? Bennett's growth is undeniable. He went from a raw rookie in 2023 to a guy who held his own against some tough receivers last year. AL.com reported that he broke up key passes, like one against Chargers star Quentin Johnston, showing he can hang with the big dogs. His PFF coverage grade jumped from a shaky 58.2 in his rookie year to a respectable 68.7 in 2024 per Silver and Black Pride. That's progress, Raider Nation, but consistency is still a work in progress, and he's got to prove he can string together 17 games of high-level play. Can he do it? Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, injuries. Bennett's been banged up in both of his NFL seasons, missing a combined 7 games over 2 years. Raiders Wire pointed out that his durability is a major concern, especially since we're counting on him to be the top dog in the secondary. If he goes down, we're looking at improving guys like Jakorian Richardson or Darnay Holmes stepping into bigger roles. That's a scary thought when you're facing the Chiefs' passing attack. Do you think Bennett can stay healthy and lock down WR1S? Or are we putting too much pressure on him? Here's the bottom line. Bennett's got the talent to be a cornerstone for the Las Vegas Raiders, but he's not there yet. The potential is tantalizing, but potential doesn't win games. Execution does. If he can stay on the field and keep building on last year's progress, we might have a star on our hands. But if injuries or inconsistency creep in, our secondary could be in trouble. Raider Nation, what's your confidence level in Bennett? Hit the comments and let's debate. Can he be our CB1? Or do we need more help? The new guys, Stokes and Porter. Let's shift gears and talk about the new blood in our cornerback room. Eric Stokes and Jakorian Porter. These two are the Raiders' big bets for 2025, and Raider Nation, there's a lot to unpack here. Stokes, a former first-round pick from Green Bay, was signed in free agency to bring some veteran presence, while Porter, our third-round draft steal, is a rookie with sky-high upside. Yahoo Sports says they're the favorites to start on the outside, but can they deliver? Let's break it down and see if these guys are ready to ball out. Eric Stokes is a name that gets pulses racing, if he can stay healthy. This dude was a first-rounder for a reason. 4.3 speed, great instincts, and the ability to stick with top receivers. In his 2021 rookie season with the Packers, he started 14 games and snagged an interception, earning a PFF grade of 71.4. But injuries have derailed him, limiting him to just 12 starts over the last 3 seasons, per Silver and Black Pride. The Raiders are banking on a bounce-back year, but it's a risky move. If Stokes can rediscover his rookie form, we've got a stud. If not, we're in trouble. What's your vibe on Stokes? Can he stay healthy and ball out? Then there's Jakorian Porter, the Iowa State product who's got Raider Nation buzzing. This kid is a Pete Carroll dream. 6 feet 2 inches, long arms, and 4.4 speed that makes him a perfect fit for our defensive scheme. Wolf Sports called him one of the best player-to-team fits in the 2025 draft, and some scouts had him as a first-round talent. Snagging him in the 3rd round feels like a heist, but here's the catch. He's a rookie. The NFL's learning curve is brutal, and expecting him to start week 1 against elite QBs is a tall order. Can Porter be the steal of the draft, or is he too green to make an impact? Let me hear your thoughts. The Raiders' strategy here is clear. Bet on high-upside guys rather than splashing cash on a proven star. Just Blog Baby noted that the team passed on veterans like Stephon Gilmore and Rasul Douglas, choosing to roll with Stokes and Porter. It's a gamble, no doubt, but if these two hit, our secondary could be sneaky good. If they flop, we're looking a long season. Raider Nation, are you buying the hype on Stokes and Porter, or do you wish we'd gone after a big name like Jalen Ramsey? Drop your takes in the comments. The wild cards, Richardson and Holmes. All right, Raider Nation, let's talk about the X factors in our cornerback room, Jakorian Richardson and Darnay Holmes. These guys might not be headlining the depth chart, but they could make or break our secondary in 2025. With starters like Stokes and Porter carrying question marks, the Las Vegas Raiders need depth, and these two are set to play big roles. SI.com says the team is counting on both to step up, but can they deliver when the lights are brightest? Let's dive in and see what they bring to the table. Jakorian Richardson, our 2024 4th-round pick, is a name to watch. As a rookie, he played 559 defensive snaps, half the team's total per AL.com. That's a solid workload for a first-year player, and he showed flashes of potential with his physicality and tackling. But here's the rub. His coverage skills need work. His 2024 PFF grade was a rough 54.8, and he's yet to record an interception in college or the pros, per Raiders Wire. The Raiders are giving him a bigger role this year, but is he ready to take on starting reps? What do you think? Can Richardson turn those flashes into consistent production? Then there's Darnay Holmes, the veteran who came through in a pinch last season. Signed late in the 2024 offseason, Holmes proved he could hang, posting a PFF coverage grade of 70.2 and bringing some much-needed stability per Silver and Black Pride. He's not a superstar, but he's a reliable depth piece who can play outside or in the slot. The question is whether he can keep it up in 2025 or if last year was a fluke. Yahoo Sports lists him as a key part of the rotation, but with so many young guys vying for snaps, will Holmes get lost in the shuffle? What's your take on him, Raider Nation? Here's the deal. Richardson and Holmes are the glue that could hold this secondary together, or the weak links that let it crumble. The Raiders' depth isn't proven, and if injuries hit, like they did to Bennett and Stokes in the past, these guys will need to step up. Silver and Black Pride suggest the team could still sign a veteran like Mike Hilton to shore things up, but for now, It's all about these wild cards. Raider Nation, do you trust Richardson and Holmes to deliver, or should we be scouring the free agent market? Hit the comments, and let's wrap this up with a big call to action. Smash that like button, subscribe, and share this with every Raiders fan you know. Let's ride into 2025 together.